system. See, when I used to live back in Europe, for example, like a Mercedes was a luxury car. To see a Mercedes was like, oh my God, crazy, you know? And now I live, for example, in a wealthy city, you see Rolls Royces that are normal cars here. Nothing is crazy here. Ever since I moved here, my belief is so like, these things are so easy to get. So easy because I just live here and I see it everywhere. It's not even special to me, okay? So that's how your belief starts to change, and that's how I know I also easily can attract these things because these things are not special. But when you are living in a place where it's just so small and you never almost see it, then it will be special for you and almost impossible. You need to ask yourself, who is actually growing you? Who can you look up to and be like, you know what, if they can do it, I can do it too. Who is that in your life? Is there someone like that? Also, I tell always traumatized children that come from abusive childhood, have someone in your life that has not experienced that. Have someone in your life that had a nice family, good family upbringing that you can learn from. Because these people will put sanity in your head. They will tell you that there was another way of doing life. Same with very successful people. They will show you how you can also accomplish that. You will become the person you hang out with. If you're constantly hanging out with people that will never accomplish anything and that are just low lives, you will be another low life. Another thing is moving places. See, sometimes a certain place that you grew up in is not meant for you, okay? When I was living in Europe, I just knew that country was not meant for me. I knew it from I was very young. My only goal was to get out of that country. I didn't even know why, but my soul knew I was not meant to be there. And the moments that I've asked, 2 times in my life, I asked God, please put me on the path for my career. 2 times when I asked, those 2 times I was kicked out of my house. So then I started to understand, okay, if I want to do my career, it cannot be in this house. And then I also, when I met my partner, I moved places and I never returned. Remember when I moved countries and I actually finally got out of the country that I didn't want to be in, completely my whole life started to flourish. It started to open up. Sometimes you cannot find the love that you want, the job that you want, whatever, because it's just not in that country. Your soul does not match the vibration of that country. And when you realize this, when you feel like, I'm supposed to be in this country, follow your intuition. Your soul might have a destiny in that country or in that city that you're craving to go to. You know what? Have no shame like a man, okay? I was dating this guy, and this guy is from a very, very important family, very important person. And he was always sitting with diplomats and people, politicians, whatever. And one time we were on a date, and actually he had a meeting with one diplomat. This guy came. He came up to the guy that I was dating, and he when they were sitting and talking, he asked maybe 10 things in the first 30 minutes that he was sitting there. He's like, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Oh, can you figure this out for me? Blah, blah. And the guy that I was dating was constantly like, yeah, I will do, yeah, whatever. Constantly like this. And when the diplomat guy left, I looked at him, I was like, is this how men talk to each other? Like constantly asking for stuff? He's like, yeah. I was like, that's insane. Like, cause I even feel so like weird when I have to ask still for things, but the way men ask each other for things, this is crazy, okay? And that's also how they get successful, because they're not ashamed to ask anything. They're not ashamed to ask women for anything. They're not ashamed to ask men for anything. You don't have to struggle alone. Women need to stop thinking that we have to struggle alone. You know, like the whole society has made us feel bad for wanting things or wanting to ask for help and stuff. No, that's so wrong. No one in life has accomplished anything on their own. We all always help each other. Self-made does not exist. Have no shame. Ask when you need help. Also, when you know what you exactly want, write it down in a journal or whatever, and write down in a present tense. Say, for example, I am living in this country with the love of my life. He spoils me, he's funny, he takes care of me, he's loyal, and make sure to mention everything you want, okay? Because one time I kept saying, oh, I don't care whatever man that is, I don't care if he's pretty or not, whatever, you know? And then I really got everything I wanted in that person, but he wasn't attractive, and I literally could not even date this guy, okay? So be very specific about what you ask. Make sure you mention looks as well, or that you're at least attracted to him, because I made that mistake. Another thing is become a grateful butterfly. See, when I was talking to my therapist, I told him, I was like, what if I want to manifest like something bigger? Let's say tomorrow I want to buy a mansion, okay? And then he's like, okay, how do you manifest that mansion? Is by being grateful for the apartment that you already have. The more gratitude you put into your apartment, the more you will get. And this is so very true, guys. I literally, like, especially in the beginning of my career, I was grateful for anything. Okay, anything. Every day I was talking to God. Oh my God, God, thank you for this. Oh my God, God, thank you for this. Oh, I got this, I got that. Constantly, okay? And the more you do that, the more grateful you are, the more you get blessed. Who do you want to do something for? For a person that, let's say you buy a gift for someone, yeah? And you buy it and they're like, okay, whatever, you know? They say thank you, but it's like unsincere. Or you buy a gift for someone and they're like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh, you made me so happy. You want to do more for that person, right? The other person, like they're so happy and that makes you happy. Same way with the universe and same way with God. They love gratitude. It's a very, very high vibration that will make you attract more. Look for solutions instead of dwelling on the problems. We can sit here all day and say like, oh my God, this is wrong. Oh my God, this is wrong. Okay, and what are we going to do now? How are we going to fix it? Honey, start thinking in solutions. See, one thing about me, yeah, since I was young, when somebody would come to me with a problem, I'd be like, okay, how can we fix this? How will we fix this? Bam, bam, bam. I would give them advice on what we can do and I would put it into practice with them. I cannot afford to waste time. I don't want to be 80 tomorrow thinking I've wasted my time thinking about all the problems that I had. No. If I cannot fix the problems, I move on. If there's not physically anything that I can do inside of myself, I move on. Then those are not my problems to deal with. God will deal with for me. I don't care, okay? Those are not my problems. Here, God, you take it. I don't care. Another thing is life works itself out for you, okay? A lot of times you think like, what is this? Oh my God, what is this situation? Oh my God, why did I lose this relationship? And then all of a sudden, you're like a year later or 2 years later, and all of a sudden, everything's fine. You're like, huh? My life is even better than I thought. Because life works itself out for you. You're always going to be guided towards your highest path and your highest good. But a lot of times when people are not guided there, it's because they're not willing to let go when they need to let go. So they keep going back to things that were actually not supposed to be there for them anymore. But because they don't listen and they keep going back and keep going back, they never arrive at their highest place. But honey, when you see the toxic things and the red flags, and you actually are like, you know what? I believe that God has something bigger for me. I believe that my highest good is not this. This is not my highest partner, job, friendship, whatever. If I let go of this, I will get much better. You will. Life will work out beautifully for you in ways you did not even expect. Believe me, God blesses you in ways that you will never even expect. You will look at it and you'll be like, how did this even happen? These are miracles. I swear to God, if I look at my life right now versus 2.5 years ago, I believe in miracles. I have never believed in God this much as I do now. Never in my life. You think that I wanted to let go of the things that I wanted to let go of? No, absolutely not. Because those things were comfortable for me. But Liz had asked for more. Liz wanted something better. So God needed to do that. And a lot of things that didn't resonate with me anymore needed to be released. But I was willing to let go. If I had not let go and if I was stuck there, I would still be in the same position. Right now, I want you to pour a lot into yourself and I want you to invest a lot of it in yourself. You know why? Because when you do that, when you grow yourself a lot and when you expand yourself with knowledge, you become more beautiful, you become more healthier, you just become more self-aware and aware about others. This is how you will show up as your best version, okay? You cannot show up for other people when you're constantly giving to them but depleting yourself. That is a selfish way. That's self-sabotaging, honey. That is you self-sabotaging yourself and you will not get anywhere. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? How do you want to look? What do you blah, blah, blah. Everything you do for you first and then you do everything for everyone else too if that's what you want. And when you have this clear vision of what you want to manifest and what you want, let go of it. Let go of it. Let go of trying to be desperate. Let go of trying to achieve that thing. You know why? This goes back to the thing that I said, realize that you already have it. When you know that you already have something, you're not desperate for it. You know that you have it, right? For example, let's say I want to manifest a mansion. I'm not desperate for a mansion. I know I can have it by tomorrow. I don't care, you know, but it's nice. And if I want, I can manifest it. Okay. The same should be with you. Like, you want to manifest love. Yeah, you can have love, but just enjoy your own love right now if you don't have a partner, whatever. And then that partner will come in. When you're desperate for something, you're showing that you don't have it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to chase it. Okay? Someone that knows they have all the elements and they're good themselves, people chase them. Things chase them. Write it all down in the present tense as if it's already happening in your journal, and then just let it go. Let it go and just know it's dusted, it's done, it will happen. Okay, whatever you write down will happen. Whatever you speak will happen. Do not joke, honey. Do not joke about a lot of things. A lot of you guys say things as a joke and it actually happens. Your words are like magic. The universe and God just listens to what you say, and they create what you say. So don't speak ill things into existence for yourself. Anyways, guys, I hope this video helped some of you guys. And yeah, I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.